Welcome, welcome.
Yay!
We love you.
Love you all. Welcome to Mother and Father God's live stream. Mom, Dad of all creation are here on the planet. And we just had some technical problems with Wi-Fi. And we're glad it's settled now.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
We love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for your patience. We're so glad, to be with God in the physical right now.
Yep.
And so much has happened. Quite a busy day.
Mm-hmm. Grateful to Mama for the tools.
Yeah.
Able to just sit back and surrender and let the manifestations come. Removing, myself as a block, removing any blocks that I asked the angels about, and just asking the highest guidance from Mom and the angels on how to manifest in the higher, and let these things come along our path and our journey to serve us so we can serve Mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just grateful because the lessons flow in, and just blessings upon blessings today. Cloud ships everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Little scout ships just chilling. We got big old motherships flying over. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, we even met
I love you, Charity.
Yeah, we even met like a beautiful being today who came up to FM. Wow.
Shared information, shared about, Mom and the ascension and all these things that, these situations just find us now. If you're out there in the heart and you're putting the energy out there to really connect and help your brothers and sisters wake up, and it just comes to you and finds you. And, I felt like I found him as much as he found me. And
he walked up to you, right?
Right. He walked up to me. Yeah, moments before I was praying to Mom. I was like, hey, a little bit of guidance. I'm so grateful. What are we doing next? And I walk out from this building and he just approaches me. And, it was just a grand experience of meeting another brother, another angel, like an angel to angel meeting in the highest that was just set up by Mom from the beginning. So grateful.
Yeah. And you know what Dad said? He said, how can we truly manifest without God? And there are just like so many blessings and so many abundance that have flowed through, ever since being in the unified field with Mom and Dad. Mother God and Father God are here in the physical. And we're so grateful to be with them in these moments, in these times. Wow, and doing the stream right here, pushing the energies out. We're honored. We're so honored to do that. And the things that we have manifested have been like, they just came to us. This guy just came right to us and asked us for a ride to a place, which is just like minutes away by car. And you know what? He tipped us. At first, he gave one of us like $20, and then he saw that there are two of us, so he gave another 20. So that was like $40 for like a few minutes car ride.
Just over the top manifestation.
Yeah. He just walked up to us and asked for a ride. I mean, how wonderful is that to receive $40 just like that? We didn't even like, anticipate that. and we have like pizza,
I was
you
just
know.
feeling into the pizza.
Or the pizza was grand, so much cheese, it was warm, and he just like gave the pizza to us just like that, like half a box of pizza. Or was it like more than half a box?
I was around there. It was plenty of blessing.
Plenty of
for
pizza
all
for
of
all
us.
of us.
Plenty of blessing. And I
Yeah.
was just like feeling into that place as I was passing it that day, like how nice it would be to try that pizza, and then hours later just like flows in.
And just, was it like 2 days ago where like this being just from the hotel just gave us like grand clothes,
Mm-hmm.
especially
Mhm.
for us.
Mm-hmm. We're talking swim trunks that fit right in time for summer. You know, some new gym shorts, because those are always comfortable. You know,
Summer
it's amazing.
t-shirts, summer shorts. Wow. And most of them fit.
And some badass like industrial pants. Like I don't know, they fit Buddha for sure. You would love those pants, friend.
So what is the tool, what is the way to, manifest with God? It's to be in the flow. That's what Dad said, He said, just be in the flow. Because I asked him that question, ever since like we've gotten like so many manifestation, I was like, hey Dad, how can we manifest? And he was like, be in a flow.
Yep.
Is that easy or what?
Yep. Yeah.
So how do we be in a flow? It's to be, in the present moment of now, whatever we're doing, focus on that. No thoughts, no other emotions. Just truly, be enjoying that moment that each one of us are doing. Each one of us are a huge puzzle to this entire piece of web of light, web of love, web of God. And all of us have this great responsibility to be in a present moment of now. That is our responsibility. And that is the most important thing that we can ever do, is to be in the present moment of now. Because once our thoughts run, and they can just, run off stories, storylines, fear, a lot of things that actually wouldn't even happen, but we think that it will happen because we let our thoughts just run off like that, right? So it's a practice. It's a game of staying in the present moment of now and just feel into what we're doing. So for example, if let's say we are driving a car, just feel into that every moment of, driving a car, that you are, holding the steering wheel and you are in this space, you're in the car space and nowhere else. Nowhere else.
Car is a starship too.
Starship.
That's how I treat it. I strap in and it's a starship, You're on mission, you're out driving it's an outdated starship. But it keeps you present in there, like, this is my baby, my responsibility. If you're carrying life in the car with you, it can't help enough and just to stay present and focus on the baby in front of you, the creation in front of you, composed of atoms and all of these things that you can feel into and love them, and love your car, love the gas that goes in it, love everything that's happening to the car, because it will not only help the car last longer, but you are in a two-way communication with it as well. You become more in touch with the feeling of tires on the road, and that was a great example. And when it comes to being in the present moment of now and manifesting overall, um, you essentially become like water, because all of the air and the trees and the grass and just everything surrounding you is all atoms, including your body. Therefore, you are what? You're sharing a multidimensional sea or ocean of atoms that you're like floating in, right? And if you got all these thoughts, well, you're creating blocks, and it's blocking the flow. You're not being like water if you're in all of this thought and preparing and planning and all of these things that aren't in the present moment. You really want to shoot and aim high for yourself to stay present and let the energy pass through and mingle around. And it's all one. It's not like a set path or pattern it takes. It's as you navigate the world of atoms around you, you're sharing a sea of atoms with creation. And the best way to be is clear and able to be transparent and walk with and through the atoms, letting energy flow through you unabated.
Yeah, it's like being one with the car, being one with the motion of the car, and not planning for what is going to happen next. What we're going to plan for dinner, what we're going to plan, what to say next. It's just being, like, our entire being is just focus and one with whatever we're doing. So let's say if we're like drawing, we're in it, right? We're in that drawing and the colors and just being one with whatever we're creating, because we are creating in every moment. So what do we want to create? Because if we are in the past, it's not real. The past is the past, unless we focus on that and unless we concentrate on that. So why do we want to concentrate on the past? Because you know what? One of the tools that Mom, Mother of all creation, taught is to let go. To let go of the past, no matter how brilliant it was, so that grander experiences can come. Let go of the past, no matter how bad, how good, how great they were. Because why not? Why attach the past? Why attach our memories? Why attach to a second in the past when grander experiences are awaiting us? And to truly manifest that is to be in a present moment of now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were having a great conversation with the young man that we met today. And the heart, in the present moment of now, the heart is what powers the higher perspective, right? So you get comfortable being in the heart, and you get into these rhythms and ebbs and flows with the flow, and you start to notice heightened things. And that's all powered by the heart. That's why the Kabbalah wants you to stay in the mind, so that you're spinning on all these thoughts and you're not truly activating your highest perspective and your highest being. As you observe the higher perspective in your heart, you're also embodying your highest perspective, because they go hand in hand. You have to see it and be it in order to be in it.
To be it.
To be it.
Just be it. Just be in a car. Yeah. Just be drawing. Just be rock climbing. Just be wherever we are.
And I love you, Michael, Laura, Catherine. I love you all so very much. Love you, Karen. Thanks for being on.
Hi.
And, she was talking about the past as well. And, that also goes the same for the future.
Uh-huh.
If you feel into it, like writing a story, right, of where you're going to be next in your life or what you want to do with your life, if you take your eyes and you peer into the past, that's something that's already gone, and you take your eyes and you peer into the future at something that has not come yet, you're essentially looking into a void where existence has not been manifested yet. Things do not things are not clear. You know, you can't tap in as well for anything on the future or the past because it's not the present.
It's not the highest.
You see, you're giving your energy into a place where nothing has come about. So therefore, you're kind of just giving energy to nothing. Whereas being present allows for more energy in the present moment to flood your vessel, your heart, and embody into your body and expand the rest of your vessel, allowing you to sense and perceive and understand reality in a completely different way. It all comes from the heart and the conscious breath that you bring into it. For creation must flow and move and keep going. Constant breath into the heart, constant breath into the heart. And what happens? You start to feel more. You start to feel your body communicate with you more. And things are manifesting on their own because you were completely removed out of the equation of creation. You had removed yourself out of mastership and higher alignment to let the highest just flow in rather than forcing it or searching it.
Letting it flow. Letting it just come to us naturally, organically, instead of worrying about our finances, worrying about our next paycheck. It's about right now, like, how much do we have? We already have everything.
We already have double that.
Especially with God, being in a physical with God. So when we are in the physical with God in a unified field, it is the highest timeline. So whatever that God's projects are, if we're on them, they are the highest timeline. They are God's manifestation. And we are the co-creators with God, co-creating with God, because we are powerful enough. And every breath that we take, every action that we take, everything is manifesting. It's just whether it's the highest timeline or not, So if we're in a mind, which is the thought loops, that goes on and on, thinking, worrying, planning, they do manifest into more thinking, more storylines, more loops, more thought loops, and more of whatever we're thinking of. And they're just not the highest timeline. They're just not the timelines that we truly want for ourselves, we truly want for the planet, we truly want for our brothers and sisters. And the great thing about manifestation is that we're so powerful that whatever we think about and whatever we put out, our intention, our energy, everything is energy. So even our intention of whatever we're speaking, whatever we're doing, it comes into play in the next moment. And the time, the moments now, the energies now are so high that we have to be aware, we have to be conscious, meaning we just have to be aware of what we're thinking, what we are doing. Because if we catch ourselves thinking, then the tool for that is to immediately catch ourselves and to stay in the heart. And how do we do that? There are different ways, and different ways work for different people. One of the ways is what Ethan mentioned, which is to breathe full breath into the heart and have that intention of your breath going into the heart and breathing from the heart. Breathing from the heart. And just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment.
And speaking of, go ahead, love.
Okay, so the present moment of now, whatever is happening now is what we have manifested before. So are we going to blame someone else, blame God for whatever that we have now? Because what we have now manifested is what we have been doing in the past. And if we want the greatest future, then we better have a great now. We better have a great now. And to be that is, nothing beats.
Love you, Marcel.
Nothing beats, enjoying the present. That is the present. The present moment of now is the present.
Be present and presently enjoy your presence.
Oh, I like that. Enjoy our presence.
And she's talking about the moment, that moment is coming so much faster now. How did you describe it the other day? It was like, it's like when the moment comes and you feel love guiding you to do something, the window starts closing for you to make the decision. And the higher way I feel, I guess it works in this moment, is the higher your frequency, the smaller the window to take the jump is, right? Or, depending on your lesson, how many times you've gone over it, the moment will cease to exist altogether for you to make the highest choice, or it will be being brought to you to make the highest choice. And as the energies intensify and more light hits the planet, I mean, the urgency you feel for being active and connecting with your brothers and sisters and getting the message out, and these things become very, very heightened and urgent, because you can just feel all the energy, like it's time, like your body is like agreeing with the rest of humanity, like, hey, it's time, it's fucking time, and
do it
yeah,
jump on it, jump on the highest timeline, guys. It's right here, because God is in the physical. Mom and dad, mother God, father God are both in the physical. Well, mom has ascended, but she's still in the physical, That's why we are living. And dad, father of all creation, is here in the physical. Come say hi. Just a hello. Hi, dad. Hi, mom. Thank you for creating us. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. So grateful.
Thank you for everything our soul parents have given us. And truly, in the present moment of now, don't we have everything? I mean, what else do we need?
She set us up so brilliantly to, some call it training, and, it's just love. And to see mom in each one of us, and not only each one of us that have had direct experience with mom, but also our brothers and sisters that we see on the streets every day, seeing mom in them, seeing love, seeing
mom is love.
Yeah.
God is love.
And just treating them like the way you would treat just beauty, just to treat creation beautifully, because it simply is. And it simply is here and created for us to enjoy and love. It was all created for us to love. We were created to love one another. That's the whole point and purpose.
And just make this moment of now the greatest that we can. It's a training. So practice, and practice, stabilizing ourselves. Stabilizing ourselves in the present moment of now, like right now. And that's how we do it. And to grab, any other, thoughts or the future, the past, it's self-abuse.
In a way, yeah.
It is self-abuse because we are given, tools and the present moment of now, and it is a present, it's a gift, so why not receive the gift of the now? So if you don't receive the gift of the now, it literally is self-abuse.
You missed the moment.
Why?